Hey everyone, welcome. Say hello. Hi, Dabby. Dabby Dosen, how are you? Tell me where you're calling in from. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Hi, Lesty. So nice to see everybody. So this is our new time for our weekly Just Newbie live session in the Learn to Self-Publish group. And you can also see me on the YouTube channel as well. I can't hear you, but I can see your comments. So that's great. If you would like to actually come and join me live inside and kind of come on the stage and talk about a specific issue, you are more than welcome to do that. I'm going to post a link for those that are interested in coming on with me. Let's see if I can also post it here on YouTube as well. Let's see. Okay. So this link that I'm just posting is for those that want to just come and join me on stage on the StreamYard. I'm using StreamYard as an opportunity to stream to multiple places. So this gives me an opportunity to actually see comments from both my Facebook group and my YouTube channel. So tell me a little bit about some of the questions that you have. This is really geared for people who are new to self-publishing and are looking for some help. Maybe they have some questions or you've got something to share. Feel free to post that. And I will also be trying to monitor both on Facebook and YouTube just to kind of catch your comments as well. Okay. So tell me, where are you in your publishing journey? Are you new to self-publishing? How many books do you have? Just kind of give me a sense for the level of folks that are joining me today. Okay. Joby Dosen says, joining from Cincinnati, Ohio. Wonderful. Love it. Nice to have you. I know Mary is part of my author group. Lesty's from my previous author group, which is wonderful. Tonya. Hey, Tonya, how are you? I got to get you off mute. So you just have to unmute yourself and then we can both chat. Okay. I know it's a little tricky, Tonya, because we're used to connecting on Zoom. So you just have to click to unmute yourself in order for us to be able to hear you. While you're doing that, let's see. Mary says she is currently filling out her book design form. What is a reasonable target launch date? So Mary, if you're looking to try to get something launched prior to Christmas, then I would say trying to target the September timeframe. So that would be the end of this 12-week work group that you're in. Then I would try to keep yourself on track. You can still get some sales for Christmas if it ends up going into October, but the closer you get to Christmas, the more that you lose out on some opportunities. So I agree that if there's anything that's holding you back, certainly bring that up in group. and I'm happy to try to help you as well. Okay. So Nicole says she's tried to join on Facebook, but she's not connected yet. So on Facebook, all you're going to see is me and my live. It doesn't necessarily allow you to connect, but if you follow the link, Nicole, if you follow the link, you're able to join here on stage with me on the StreamYard. And if you just want to watch, you can also check it out on YouTube as well. Okay. How are you doing, Tonya? I see you got yourself off mute.
Yeah, I had 2 windows open and I couldn't figure out which one I was on. And then I accidentally muted you, and so I was like, oh, hang on, what's happening?
So I'm so excited to see what's going on with the Kickstarter campaign. Would you like to talk a little bit about that and let other people know what you're doing? And
Yeah.
you're a part of our previous author work group, so it's been so exciting for me to watch your journey. I've just I just love this book. So feel free, if you want to share, if you want to do something to talk about your journey for those that are brand new. I think it's exciting.
Thank you. And I'm sitting on my bed. I feel a bit embarrassed that I'm in my bed.
Okay.
So yeah, I wasn't going to do a Kickstarter campaign, but kind of I started seeing other people doing it and having some success. So I just started thinking, this would be a really good learning opportunity for me, and just to kind of try to build an audience. So I decided to go for it. And honestly, I don't know how it's going to go. I haven't launched yet. But for me, it's been really amazing because it really gave me something to focus on. And so I kind of went from dragging my feet a little bit, not sure which way I was heading, not able to make a decision, to suddenly, oh my gosh, all this is happening and I have to do this and this and this and this and this. And then everything just started moving. So it was a really good experience for me. I'm still not 100% sure which launch date I'm going to be using, whether it'll be July 25th was the original date. And I'm still trying to stick to that one. But it's only 3 weeks away, or probably less than that now, 2 weeks. And I still have quite a lot to do. So I think I'm probably going to push it back to August, which will be okay, because then that's going to coincide with International Honeybee Day.
That's right. Yeah. So for those that don't know about your book, tell us a little bit about the book itself and what your goal with writing this book.
Yeah. Well, I wrote this book specifically for your course, April, and I was panicking because I wrote it the day before or the weekend before the course. I was like, oh no, I didn't know I needed a story. And it was, and I had been reading quite a lot of picture books. So I knew I wanted a book that had lots of little characters in it that were kind of social and almost like a community of characters. And I didn't want it to be people. So I just was trying to think of something, and bees just seemed like the perfect thing. And so, I wrote this little bee story, and then somehow it's kind of snowballed. And now I have ideas for 20 more books in this little world that we've created. And I started as soon as the illustrations started coming, and it took a long time. I think my illustrator had it for I want to say about 6 weeks before I even got anything back. And but it was really worth it, and it's just amazing. We finalized the book cover just this week, so I was kind of stressed about that because it's taken 2 months for us, and and mostly it's me just not being happy with it. But I definitely feel like now it's exactly what it should be. And so it's all kind of coming along.
So do you have any advice for new authors that are just considering getting started with writing and publishing a book?
Yeah, I would just say, if it's something you really want to do, go for it. I would definitely, doing April's course definitely is very helpful, especially when, if you're worried about budget, which I was, and I still am, to be honest, but it wasn't cheap. But I'm really happy. I don't think I'd change anything. I was willing to put the money into it, and and it's just making me work harder to know that I need to try to recoup some of those funds.
Yeah, you mean for illustrations and all the stuff that you need to do to create a high quality book.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
yeah, but I'm really proud of this book. I'm really excited about this book, and yeah, I'm really excited about the Kickstarter launch as well, and just all the fun little rewards that I have organized for that.
Yeah, and
So
I actually have another author too that is running a Kickstarter right now. I might share. So yours isn't ready to share yet.
it is, yeah, I just activated it like the day before yesterday, I think.
Oh, okay. So let me see if I can find you. Let me log in here. Uh,
Yeah,
so, so Kickstarter, for those people that are wondering what is Kickstarter, I mean, this is a great opportunity for people who are looking to raise funds to be able to create their book or have created the book and want to create really high quality printed version of the book and don't have enough money at this point to do a large print run. So Kickstarter is a great way to fund those things. Let me just see if I can log in here. And it's all about crowdfunding. It is not a GoFundMe kind of thing. It's really more of something that where people have an opportunity to be a part of your journey, and they have the ability to get rewards, back the book, and get special things that are only going to be available for people that back the Kickstarter. So it's really kind of an exclusive little thing that's a lot of fun, and we get to support the folks that are doing this. And I love being like one of the first ones to get a copy of a brand new book, especially things that really make a difference and really impact. So I love this. And so if I was going to search for yours, Tonya, what's the title that I should search for?
It's the Royal Beatastrophe. I did do a search for myself the other night. I put bees in there or bee books, and it came up. So
Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah, so let me see if I can share my screen. Present, share screen. There we go. So here is Tanya's beautiful book. On Kickstarter.com, you can find Royal Beatastrophe. And so this is really just saying coming soon. And there's a little notification thing that says, remind me when the product or when the book launches. So this is adorable. And I love the illustrations from Luis Perez. He is an amazing illustrator. So this is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm going to search for Curly Crow is another one that is also this is another one of my authors, Nicholas Aragon. And he has this book, Curly Crow Children's Books. It looks like he's about halfway to his goal. The project really just launched. It's got 30 days to go, and it is moving forward. And he has this gorgeous campaign, really all about legacy to help just create and continue his mom's legacy for these Curly Crow books that were created. And so the first one that he has actually published himself, or the story that he's written to continue his mom's book legacy, is Curly Crow Goes to the Balloon Festival. And it's so cute. It's about a little crow who is afraid of heights. So going into a balloon is like, trying to go through that. And then the next book here is Curly Crow Gets a Haircut. And this is also the money that's raised here is going to allow him to take the whole series and translate it into Spanish. So he's launching 2 new books. He's translating it into Spanish, and he has beautiful, and you can see like there's so many beautiful children's books that you can support and support authors. It makes such a difference to be able to do this. And I'm happy to say I was the first one to back this campaign. I just think it is such an awesome opportunity between his mother's legacy, and his mother has since passed away, but he is continuing her legacy with the Curly Crow series. And then his father is celebrating 50 years in his barbershop. So the whole, haircut one. So it's just all about legacy, and it's so fun. And these books are just adorable. So if you are looking to check out what other people do and how Kickstarter works, and you happen to be a new author, you think maybe this could be something for you, one of the first things that I would say is go and create an account on Kickstarter.com and create yourself. It's free, sign up, and then take a look at Curly Crow children's books. Take a look at Tonya's and follow their campaign, back their campaign, and see what it's like to follow along and see all the updates and all the excitement that come from running a Kickstarter campaign like this.
I've backed a few as well, and it gets quite addictive.
I love it.
Yeah.
And what they call a serial backer, I guess, of Kickstarter campaigns.
Yeah.
So, let me see. I can stop my sharing right now. Let's see if we have. So thank you for joining me. Is there anything else that you wanted to bring up before I let you head back? I mean, you're welcome to stay with me, but you don't need to stay on the stage. I'll pull you back and see if there's anybody else that wants
to. No, I'm happy just to sit in the audience, but it was fun to meet everyone and chat.
Thank you for stopping by. I love this.
Yeah. Awesome.
And good luck. Please let us know and post in the group when you launch and we're officially able to start backing your book.
Thank you so much.
All right. So let's see. Angela's saying, Tonya, congratulations. Your book is beautiful. I agree. The Kickstarter sounds like the bee's knees. You guys are doing a great job of keeping me smiling today. All right, so I had some other questions. Okay, does there exist an email list or social group or a combined group that is able to match you to your readers in your genre? Wow, that is, wouldn't that be wonderful? One thing that would be really helpful, David Dosen, what is your genre? Are you releasing children's books or nonfiction, fiction? Tell me more, because I do have some stuff that I'm doing right now for children's book authors and really building a community of kidlit readers. And I'm going to do a little demonstration of that in a moment for my Christmas in July promotion. So go ahead and tell me, post a little bit of information, or come on and join me if you'd like to follow the link and come on and we can chat about your question as well. Another question here, your thoughts on YouTube video book trailers, the new book blurb, or would your time and money be better spent on something else? I love video books. And I think that they serve multiple purposes. Number one, it's a great opportunity for kids to find and discover your book. But what I like to use it for is a lead magnet. When people first open your book, they see a little QR code and a URL that says, go here to download or read along with the video book. That is a great opportunity for you to capture their email address and be serving and giving them something very valuable that they can have and download and have available for their child. So I know my granddaughter loves video books. She loves watching them. I load them up on her iPad. And if we're in the car driving or something like that, it's great to have those available for her. So I like doing that. There's also a lot of places that you can use video. You can add that video book to your Amazon listing. I believe you can still upload to your Author Central. You can put it on your website, upload it to YouTube, and you could even run ads to it if you wanted to, like, make sure people could discover the book. And I'm all for showing people the high quality book that you've created, so that if they love the video book and they're looking for a gift for a child, they're going to think of you, of getting that print book for them. So I do highly enjoy video books and recommend them very well. Okay, let's see. What audiobooks for children are out there? Audible, Kindle, are there any other services? So I use ACX which is Audible. And I did that with my first children's book. So if you were to look at Puppy Pickup Day, there is an audiobook for it. And I was thinking, why not? I wanted to try to learn how to do these things. However, I don't find a lot of sales for children's audiobooks. Now, maybe it's just that I haven't put a lot of time or effort into marketing it. But I think because audiobooks for children are so small and they're so quick, I'm wondering if maybe it's better to do some sort of a compilation of a number of children's books, something like Bobby Hinman's Fairy Book Treasury, where you can have all of her books one after another in an audiobook. That could be really interesting. So that's something I think would be really helpful. Hi, Eric. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you here. My camera was giving me some trouble, so you guys aren't seeing the greatest resolution here. I had to use my built-in camera on my MacBook, but great to have folks dropping in. Nicole says, in the video books, are there digital graphics or other reading and book pages flipping? Yes. So, and I have a couple of different folks that I use for digital video books. And you can do something very simple. And actually now that Canva allows, video books and even has the page flipping thing, you could even, do those, create your own kind of digital flip book there. So you can have that and create that yourself. But what I really love is I work with Amy at WeCom, and I'm going to put her contact information here. It's 123 WeCom, WEKOM, and she will take the files that you have, if you've got layered files on your book in the Photoshop files, she will take those and actually animate little pieces of it. So for my Puppy Pickup Day book, for example, they had the frog was jumping and they're splashing noise and water splashing. And so it animates a little bit of it, which is really cool. If you want to keep the cost low, then just asking for page turns and somebody to read aloud the book is perfect. If you want something a little bit more, then having something like what Amy has done with some of the video books is just really incredible. And I have one that I will share with you. Let me just go to, we had Leslie Flanagan. Let's see. LeslieFlanagan.com. Leslie has had both of these. Let me just present one more time. She has 2 books that she released, and she is a member of my last work group. And she not only did 1 book during the work group, but she decided to do 2 of them. So so she actually released both of her books, and you can see here this is again Leslie, Leslee, Flanagan.com, and in her washed out on her website, you can see how she's using this and how it's been animated, and Amy has taken those things. This is a video trailer that was done, so you can have something just as quick as a video trailer to get people interested in your story. But she has also done the full video book as well. So those things are also made available, which is really cool. And I'll just let this play for a moment so you can see, like this is just because we have all of the source files, which is why I tell you when you're working with illustrators, make sure that you have it in the contract to get your full source files. And this, you can see they even were able to make the boy walk, the bird fly, and create this animated type of storybook that the kids will really enjoy. And there's sound effects as well. I don't have the sound turned on here, but if you go to leslieflanagan.com, you'll actually be able to see and hear the type of things that you can do with an audiobook. Okay. All right. Can this be done with pencil illustrations that are not digital? I don't think so, although it probably would be worthwhile to reach out to Amy. Again, that's, let me just, it's 123wecom@gmail.com. And you can find, you can let her know that you are, you heard about her from me. She is very well aware of what I typically advise my clients to do, but the pencil drawings or artwork that's traditionally done, you can scan those in, but it's all in one layer. So it's much harder to get any kind of animation with that. However, you never know until we ask. So let's ask Amy if she's able to do something like that. And if she can, then maybe she can, isolate a certain part of the illustration and do some additional things to be able to animate it a little. And even if she can't, she can add some sound effects and page turns for you, so that at the very least is much more interactive than just plain pages. Okay. So Angela says, do you have any tips on how to turn an adult book into a children's book? I would like to share the same info with children as adults. I'm writing my first historical fiction novel. So historical fiction, I mean, kids need to learn historical stuff. And so having a fiction novel is wonderful. And, just paring it down to what paring the word count way down and kind of outlining it. I would start with a really good outline and then get in front of an editor who is very well versed with children's, like young adult books or juvenile, on the juvenile side. If you're looking for a children's picture book, then get a children's picture book editor and have the opportunity to go through things with them and, kind of brainstorm, because you want to take advantage of the information that they have available and their knowledge and their expertise. And they can better help you, at least starting with that outline and determining whether or not the level of what you are going to be reviewing for a child is appropriate for that age group. And then get an understanding of the word count that's required. So if you've not written a children's book or targeted towards the children's realm, just do a lot of research and get some knowledgeable people that are very familiar with that genre that you're working in, and get a little bit of help, a little bit of coaching, a meeting or two with whether you are looking for a children's book or something that's more of like a young adult novel, so that it's more geared towards the older age group. Then that will determine how much word count, do you have illustrations, do you not? So all of that really depends on your target audience. Okay. Okay, if a sale is more than just a sale, it's a person, then how or where do I offer discounts in bulk if that person is interested? My genre is YA sci-fi and children's picture book series. Okay, so a sale is more than just a sale. I'm not quite sure exactly what you mean by that. So what I'm gonna assume is that some person is trying to buy in bulk and you're not sure what kind of discount to offer. What I would typically recommend is take a look at what you make on Amazon Print on Demand and on Ingram Spark. So if you're selling books in bulk that are paperback or hardcover, I would say you would want to make at least that amount of money. So know your costs. If it's going to cost me $2 a book, and I typically on Amazon and on Ingram Spark, I make $3 a book, then I want to charge at least $5 a book and make sure that they pay for their shipping. So that's the minimum, because why would I, unless there's like a huge volume, then I would probably target that same royalty that I would make either through Amazon Print on Demand or through Ingram. Of course, if they want, 20,000 books and you're going to make, you could go down to making $1 a piece, and that would still be an amazing profit. So it really depends on how much that they're willing to purchase. But like I said, that would be the minimum usually, unless there's a major discount or a major amount of books that they're ordering. Okay. So I want to show you guys something that I've been working on. Many of you may have actually started to see some of this coming. I'm going to go here. I've had some Christmas in July. So let me go to thelittleLabradoodle.com/Christmas. So I've been running just like a promotion. First of all, I absolutely love Christmas, and this time of the year, I have, it's hot in Rhode Island. I wanted to do something to just get Christmas front and center and try to have some fun for kids. They're all getting bored, and I thought, okay, what better thing to do than partner with some children's book authors and give some free stuff and get some readers together who have kids in this age group. So on my website, this Christmas in July link, it says, who's ready for some Christmas in July shenanigans? And we've got these cool little things going on. What we actually, once they sign up, they get a bunch of free stuff from me for my little Labradoodle books. But then I'm taking them over to this area here. This is my Christmas in July Advent calendar. And every single day, they have the ability to click on a day. And like, for example, today, the gift is Cats Don't Like Christmas. It is by Andy Wortlock. You can go here to download. It is free on Amazon. He set his book free, so this takes you to Amazon. Also have one of my other authors. We just released this book, Living, Learning, Loving. That is available for download as well as a free ebook. And I Don't Want to Move. So as you can see, like, I'm getting authors together, providing value to families who have bored children. And at the same point, going back to a question that was asked earlier, how can I build a reader list, a group of people who love kids literature, who are keen to discover new books and love the, free downloads of video books and activity books. So every single day, and by the way, if you come in now and you haven't done anything with Christmas in July, all of these are going to be, you can unlock every single one. So I've kind of I'm not doing it so that you're only available to click one when, on that day. I've actually worked with the developer to unlock that whole thing. So every day we have beautiful gifts, video books, activity books. Like if you look at, let's see, which one was, show an activity book. So some of the downloads expire because it's a free ebook. Others are made available. Like here's my children's book. So I'm giving away a PDF of the children's book rather than, sending them to Amazon. So if you click the down, oh, this is my video book actually. Yeah, so this is my video book. Here, I will turn this off, but you can see how it provides a nice little read aloud for the children. So this is another great way of serving. So here for me, I wanted to serve kids. I also wanted to build a list of readers that I can then also have a platform that is really primed so that my authors can connect to that platform of readers who really want to help, get free books, give reviews, maybe be on a list of beta readers. So I love this, and I actually, there was nothing like this out there, so I decided maybe we should just make one. So I got a developer, and yeah, you're probably going to find some bugs here and there. Please let me know if you do. But I figured Christmas in July would be a great way to get the bugs out of the way. And so far, I think I've had maybe 400 people sign up for this. So share it, please. The more people we attract, the more I serve them and continue to nurture this relationship with readers of children's books, then the more I can plug you authors in and allow you to then also get reviews and get more awareness out for your books as well. So that's one thing. And I also have on my event list, I just want to go and do, I have Santa Claus coming, which is really cool. If you've not been to my website before, I do have on the upcoming events. So I have Storytime with Santa on the 18th. That is available for the little ones. I am looking for some additional, I'm going to try to identify 3 books times 2. So 6 children's books that Santa will read. By the way, he is really lovely. He's a professional Santa Claus. He does all kinds of great stuff with kids. And so I am paying him to come in. So if any children's book authors want to have their book read by Santa, let me know. I'm just going to split the cost between the 6 authors, and we'll go through that. We also have mastermind sessions, and I have that on July 19th. We've got all about Book Brush. So I have the individual who is kind of the person at Book Brush that works with the developers and gets things going. She's going to come in and do a demo on Book Brush. And then on the 26th, I have book marketing with Karen Inglis. And Karen Inglis is a very successful children's author of a number of books, but probably one of the most popular is the Secret Lake. So she has also not only just written about the Secret Lake, but she has a return to Secret Lake, and she's also written about self-publishing, and she has a book, a nonfiction book about marketing as well. So we're going to talk book marketing, and we'll be able to bring questions to her. These meetings most of the time are free. If I have a paid speaker that I bring in, or it's part of my mastermind program, then there may be a small fee. So check out these meetings. I do these things so that my authors have an opportunity to learn and grow and continue to build knowledge over time. Linda Hansen is another one of my authors that took my book, my training course, and is having great success at marketing. So she's coming to join me and doing talking a little bit about her experience and doing a Q&A there about book marketing. And then I also have Brooke Van Sickle talking about the 3 things you need to start writing a children's book. And then another story time with Santa. So lots of stuff going on. And I do, like, my mastermind meets twice a month. If you've never heard of my mastermind, go in, and, it's more for people who are more advanced. So if you have published books and you don't necessarily need a course or mentoring, but you want this kind of a community, then join the mastermind. It is free for the first month. And then after that, it's $17.99 a month. And then you get access to all the things that I do at no charge, all of these meetings, workshops that I'm doing. I currently am building a workshop around AI and how to use AI for your author journey. So there's a lot of stuff coming, so much stuff coming. And I have a great team that I could never do this without. So we have got just lots of great plans on growing the author platform and knowledge for new authors. So I think I'm excited. I'm excited to see all of the things that are coming your way. Okay. Let's see what we've got for questions. What is the best software to use? Hi, Joan. When formatting juvenile chapter books with 5 to 12 illustrations. If I look at what my designers put together and what they use, they're using InDesign. That's kind of state of the art. But if you only have 5 illustrations or a small number of illustrations, then you may want to look at things like Vellum. There's also, I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but Readsy has a new free formatting software. Kindlepreneur has Atticus, and I think, for $100 or so, around that, you can get Atticus. I think Vellum, it's only available on Mac, but it is a formatting software. Those are the ones that I'm aware of, and I know that there's more. But I find that having the templates and the ease of use and being able to import things and lay it out, if it truly is a lot more text than it is words, than it is images, then I think you'll be okay with one of those. But if you've got images that have text on them and that kind of fixed format, you're going to need, my best recommendation would be to go to a graphic designer. Okay. So another one I see here, I was watching a YouTube marketing video. It suggested Google ads and Facebook ads do work, but are expensive and harder to be profitable than Amazon ads. Amazon ads are all you need to succeed. Your thoughts? I don't think that Amazon ads are all you need to succeed. And I think it depends on your target audience. I know that Facebook, for example, allows me to drive people, parents of children in the 2 to 4 and 5 to 8-year-old range. I'm able to say, I want moms between this age group that have children or have more than one child, because maybe they have 2 in different age groups, and that are interested in children's books. And that's how I'm getting all of these people driven over to my Christmas in July. So I think that's great. I also think that YouTube can be really great for ads. I also run Google ads, and I want my SEO, my search engine optimization, to be really good. So I'm using a content writer. I also use AI to pull things together to get started and give me a head start on some of the articles, and then making sure that they're really rich with SEO. And then my goal is to get ranked on the number one, on the first top 3 on Google for self-publishing. So, I mean, there are all different types of things, of reasons why you might want to use some of the other ads. If you are on Amazon and you're just trying to make sure that your book is getting some eyeballs on it, then that is another way to, Amazon ads is a great way to do that. All of these things can be really expensive if you don't get the expertise, have the expertise, or get the expertise and help that you need and coaching that you need to be profitable and to continue to tweak your ads, because any of these platforms do take time and they take expertise to get better. Sometimes it's trial and error when you're first learning, and you're going to spend a lot of money to learn. And I prefer to find somebody that really knows what they're doing to mentor me through it, or to do it for me at first while I learn and then take over those ads. So that's how I've used it. I hope that was helpful. Tonya says, I've built my email list mostly through Facebook ads. Yeah. Yep. Great for building your audience, especially if you've got lead magnets. And think about where is your target audience. If they're on TikTok, then maybe you should be running ads on TikTok. I have one author who is, putting together a book about crochet patterns, like a whole bunch of crochet patterns. Well, there's a lot of people looking for crochet patterns on Pinterest. So she would be best served for that book to put some attention on, not only on Amazon ads, but also on Pinterest. So really, you have to really think about where is your audience in order to determine where you should get your additional ad spend. Okay. I am considering actually doing a little bit of like small group sessions around Amazon ads. I would love to hear if you guys would be interested in something like this. There's a couple of workshops that I'm considering. One is an Amazon ads workshop. Another is AI workshop for authors. So if you could please, even those that maybe are just watching this on replay, if you could please comment and let me know, are you interested in Amazon ads? Are you interested in AI and how AI can be used as an author to improve what you're doing and connecting with your audience, and Amazon ads and all of those things? Is there another topic that you really feel like you need help with that I haven't mentioned? I would love, like I said, I'm trying to plan I'm doing some quarterly review and planning ahead. So I would love to get your feedback on where you guys need help. Okay. Leslie says, ads and AI. Good. You're going to be so sick of me, Leslie. Angela says, if you're in the process of writing your book, when do you suggest to begin the marketing process? Right away. I know this doesn't sound like it's wise, but if you are writing a book, just tell people that you're writing a book. Tell them, create an author page and tell people that are on your regular Facebook or whatever your Instagram, wherever you are, tell them, hey, I created a special page. I'm telling all of you I'm writing this book because I want you to help hold me accountable. And I'm going to log my journey or share my experience on the writing and the publishing on this page over here. So come and follow me. That's a perfect way to do it, because if you take people on your journey, it is going to be an amazing opportunity for them. And just remember that there have been surveys taken of of individuals, and of all of the people that were asked, would they like to someday write a book? More than 80% of them said yes. So when you are putting it out there and thinking you're bothering people, you got to remember 80% of the people that are seeing your post would like to be writing a book. You are going to inspire others. They're going to be interested in following your journey, maybe even someday doing something like this for themselves. And if you have family and friends, they're going to love this and they're going to want to follow you. So why not put it out there and bring them along with you and build your platform while you're writing your book? That would be my best recommendation. Okay. Another question I'm getting, what's the best way to approach and request emails when doing in-person appearances, book fairs, libraries, read-alongs, book signings? So what I usually do is have some sort of a raffle, so that I have a gift bag, gift box, or something like that. And it doesn't, if you make a gift basket, don't have it be a gift basket with all of your books in it, because then they're not going to buy a book, right? Have it be something else that maybe goes along with or complements that your target audience would want. If it's summer, maybe it's, a summer beach thing with sun lotion and all kinds of cool things for kids to play on the beach. Make it something that's worthwhile, and then make it easy for them to sign up, whether it's a sign up sheet to put their email, or if they have a business card to drop it in. The hard part that I found is that people's handwriting is sometimes atrocious. So one other thing I thought was really cool is some individuals will have like a little iPad thing that allows someone to sign up for their email. And it's just kind of like tethered to the table so that it doesn't nobody walks off with it, but it's like, oh, sign up here and I'll give you something special, whether it's, you're going to be entered into this drawing, or you're going to automatically get a download of my children's book, or you're going to get activity books for the kids. So something that incents them to do that. Mary says she's new and held back telling anyone initially, and now she's mentioning her book a lot, and everyone is really excited for her. The more I practice, the easier it gets. Yes, Mary, I'm so proud of you. And it is kind of like a little elevator pitch, right? You learn how to describe it. You learn what people get excited about. It makes you more interesting, and it also makes people aware of what you're doing, so that when you get closer and you say, hey, I'm looking for some people to serve on my launch team, are you in? And it won't be the first time they hear it, right? Then you'll be able to reach out to them and they'll be like, of course I'm in. What do I need? What do you need from me? Right? We want them to be there and to be able to support you. And, really do your research and make sure that you learn as much as you can about your target audience. Who are you writing for? Where are they hanging out? Are they on Facebook groups? Are they on TikTok? Are they on Pinterest? How can you connect with them? What are the pain points that they have? Are there, desires and needs that they have? I met today with Allison Olson, who is releasing a new book about open adoption. And that is her new book is about children, is for children to learn about their friend who is adopted. So kind of explain adoption to a friend. And I think it's going to be amazing. But her target audience is very different than someone like Tonya, who's doing a book about bees and saving the environment and trying to raise awareness about bees, which is very different than what I'm doing currently, which is writing a book about self-publishing and about how to self-publish your book, right? We all have a different target audience. And if you don't really know them well and know what they want and need, it's going to be very hard to market to your audience. So that's what I will leave you with, is just really know your target audience, understand them, go through the process of seeing who else is sharing that target audience with you. Perhaps there are collaboration opportunities. Perhaps you can share an audience, or you can borrow an audience. That could be a podcaster or a blogger that serves the same community that you are targeting. And perhaps there's an opportunity to collaborate, or to be interviewed, or have an article written. There's lots of things you can do to instead of having to build your audience one at a time, which you should still do, you can also have opportunities to be lifted up and borrow somebody else's audience that they've already created. So don't lose out on that opportunity. All right. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next week on Wednesday. So we'll be doing this weekly. Bring your comments if you've got suggestions for the next topics, things you want to learn about. Post it, and don't forget to vote on the types of workshops you would like to see me create in the upcoming month or two. All right. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Good night.